Welcome to Week 3 of Module 11. During Week 2, we continued our examination of personal values by looking at personal integrity and personal identity. Using Arthur Miller's play, Death of a Salesman, you saw examples of the effects of self-deception in the lives of Willy Loman, his family and friends, and colleagues. We also looked at the subject of self-identity in Parker Palmer's Let Your Life Speak, which deals how we often construct a self-identity based on the expectation of others and in response to the varying pressures of life. Palmer thinks that as we develop, such pressures create a false self, and he suggests some ways we can recover a sense of our true self and live more authentically. In particular, Palmer believes that your vocation, or what you do, should be dictated by who you are and not the other way around. As you reflect on your own responses to last week's discussion, remember that this is prime material for your values paper and presentation, which are due at the end of the module on Week 5. In Week 3, we will shift our focus from personal values to values and ethics in organizations. Try to recognize the connections between this week's topics and those you were exposed to in Weeks 1 and 2. Most of you have been exposed to many organizations, both large and small, and this week's materials will allow you to make use of some of those valuable life experiences. This week we will look at how values work within an organization. Our emphasis will be on situations and environments in organizations that destroy trust. We will then look at some of the ways that values can be used by organizations to increase their effectiveness. First, you will read and discuss two articles, The Enemies of Trust and Make Your Values Mean Something. Use the questions from the worksheets that accompany these readings to help you think about key issues discussed in the articles. Again, remember to use your own experiences to make sense out of these articles. Some of the key issues you will be exposed to as you read include the nature and benefits of trust in organizations, the 8 enemies of trust in organizations, and the ways that organizations can develop values and internalize them. Finally, watch Bill Moyer's video, The Truth About Lies, which deals with issues of integrity for individuals and organizations. Some of the key questions to consider as you watch include, why is it harmful to lie? Why do people lie? And what does it mean to say that lies require collusion? As you think about these questions, it will be helpful to think back on the examples presented in Miller's Death of a Salesman. Keep working on your values paper, have a productive week, and refer any questions that you have to your instructor.